Hey y'all, obviously there's no cheerful intro today, but this is a very serious topic and I just wanted to express exactly how serious this really is. Today we're talking about the most dangerous tool on my homestead, or any homestead for that matter, which is heat lamps. Believe it or not. No jokes, this is the most dangerous tool I have on my homestead. Every year, my feeds on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, you name it, literally have dozens of these horrific stories of a homesteader, a farmer, or a hobbyist who have lost their entire barns, their animals, sometimes even their homes to this tool. Now, you may scoff and say that my heat lamp is attached to X, Y, and Z materials in whatever fashion that is 100% safe. I've been doing it for years. There's no problems I've ever had. But I am here to tell you, there is no way that you can attach this heat lamp to anything in any fashion that is worth the risk. I wish I could find the video that I saw a few years back that opened my eyes to the dangers of heat lamps. I spent more than an hour sifting through various social media sites and Google looking for the video because it shows a well-mounted lamp in a commercial cattle farm where the bulb spontaneously bursts and sparks land on the bedding below and start a fire. Thankfully, all of the animals were safe and they didn't have any losses that time, but only because, since this was a large-scale commercial farm, they had security cameras and personnel on site there in the middle of night that saw it happen and was able to put out the fire within a minute or two. It had barely gone from smoke to fire when they were able to stomp it out, but even then they struggled to do so. I went pages and pages deep into Google, changing my search terms several times, only to be greeted with pages and pages of barn and coop fires more recent than that one. One of the most recent, in fact, which caught my eye when I was searching, went semi-viral. And that's one that I want to share with you guys today. And spoilers for my more sensitive viewers, no one was hurt in this video, so you don't need to worry about seeing anything morbid. Now let's check out this video by June Farms. I'll be linking their channel and to their full video in the description box below. So when you're done here, do please check them out and show them a little love. Right there, kicks the heat lamp across. Let's pause this for a moment just to point out the fact that there are not just one, but 1, 2, 3, 4 heat lamps in this stall. I can't tell, but on the right-hand side, it almost looks like, is that another stall with more heat lamps in? Probably. Multiple farrowing boxes here, farrowing stalls. That's a lot of heat lamps. And keep in mind, these heat lamps have to be that low to the ground to produce any heat. If you have your heat lamp 3, 4, 5 feet off of the ground, unless you're trying to warm cattle, that's too high to produce any heat. You have to have them low to the ground for them to even serve a purpose in the first place. So these are mounted in a way that most people do. This isn't irresponsible mounting any more or less than it is to have for any heat lamp. Mama's just trying to make her nest. And there the smoke starts. Keep an eye on the upper right-hand corner there. Look at the timestamps. This does not take long for this to happen. I don't know how. She is just standing there with her rear end practically on fire. Oh, it just makes you hold your breath because you know every second counts here. Poor mama. It's a very cool live stream setup. I wonder if she burnt her tail. I imagine that's smart. Or 8:46 now. And they noticed. Thank God that they had a fire extinguisher because that would have been really difficult to put out otherwise. That Okay, that's the second time I've seen that. The first time I saw it was when I was just scrolling through and searching for the video that I originally saw. But holy freaking smokes, even the second time watching that video, I'm sitting here trying to wear my shoulders like earrings because of how, that's the stuff of every homesteader's nightmare. I can't express that enough. And that's a happy story. But when I was going through this, I found just a list. We'll put them up on the screen here, popping up or as a scroll of story after story after story where people didn't have the ability, or they were not able to notice this happening before it was too late. People have lost their homes, they've lost their livestock. Some people have been unable to recover from these sorts of situations, all over a heat lamp that for most cases aren't even necessary. As sad as these stories are, the best thing that we can do to honor them is to learn from them. So please share this video around to everyone you know that owns livestock this winter and who is thinking about using a heat lamp or who might be using one already. So many people, especially those new to homesteading and keeping livestock, have no idea they literally have a ticking time bomb in their barn or their chicken coop. But it's not all doom and gloom. Next Sunday, we're going to be going over exactly how to keep your animals warm, which there are many ways to do so, even for chicks, in the winter without having to use a heat lamp to do so. So please be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can be updated when we upload. If you did like our video today, please hit the like button and come on down to the comment section if you have any questions or concerns, stories or tidbits from situations like this that you've experienced or have learned about. I'll be in the comment section answering as many questions and comments as I can. See you all next Sunday.